Hey everyone, first things first, I did not color my hair. My hair is going into a orange, burnt kind of red color. This is what happens when my red starts to fade. I've washed it a lot. And I did wash my hair. My hair is stretched. I do prefer doing Bantu knots on stretched or blow dried hair. Blow dried hair even better because you get, more volume, more length out of blow dried hair. When your hair is stretched like this, you don't get a lot of length out of it. So for me, yeah. And I also like to use the comb dryer when I do it because when I blow my hair out with a regular hair dryer, I don't get as much length unless I do like the tension method. When I use my comb attachment blow dryer, I get a lot of length. I do not do Bantu knots on wet hair because they look horrible. Fine hair, Bantu knots, and wet hair does not work at all. For me, I like to use a hair butter because there is no water in it to weigh my hair down even more. And when you have fine hair, your biggest concern is on what's going to weigh your hair down. And also if your hair is going to last. This style is not going to last me. This style lasted a day. This style only ever lasts a day. Bantu knots are not my friend. They will never be my friend on my hair texture. And that's just what it is. For women that we have seen that have fine hair, keep in mind, fine hair refers to your strands. You can Google this. You can research this. You can look it up in a book. I don't care. Fine hair refers to your strands being fine. Do not confuse it with thin hair. Okay? So there are women who have thick hair and fine strands. So when you see their Bantu knots and they say they have fine hair, they still have a certain kind of volume to their Bantu knot. Their Bantu knots last long. For me, I have a lot of strands, so my hair gives off the illusion that my hair is thicker than it is. But my Bantu knots will not last. That's just what it is, okay? That goes with your density of your hair and all that good stuff that makes this style my least favorite hairstyle ever. Like, oh my god, I hate them. But I'm just showing you how I do them, and maybe it might help some of you achieve a Bantu knot for a day, okay? So the more Bantu knots you do, the less Bantu knots you do, the better the outcome for styling, for actually having the curl. In my opinion, I find that less is more when doing Bantu knots on fine hair. I also like to spray a little water at the end just to kind of add some moisture to my hair, some more moisture to my hair because my hair is colored, and it kind of swells up the Bantu knot a little bit so my curl comes out a little bit more chunky. And keep in mind that when separating your hair, your Bantu knots, when the knot is like right now, just freshly unraveled and it's kind of tight, I tend to shake and loosen that part up first before I separate. Some of them I'll just go ahead and separate if it's not too tight. But for the rest of them, I shake and loosen it up a little bit and then I pull them apart. And you'll see that in the next step. Now this is the next day. I just slept in these overnight. That's another thing. A flattened Bantu knot is not cute. So do your best to style your hair the way how you sleep. Like if you like to sleep on your back, then try to style all your Bantu knots kind of forward and then just fluff out the back part. For me, I sleep on my side, so I left this part out so I can just do these little Bantu knots like it was on purpose, when really I just need a good night's sleep and I wanted to pray that at least these Bantu knots still kept their shape. I also pinned my hair. I used some little bobby pins just to keep my hair from unraveling because I did these loosely, not tight. I normally like mixing my black gel and any kind of edge control. My two favorite would be Cream of Nature's edge control because that one is just the shit, and the curl paste from Curls. That one's pretty good, but I couldn't find I think I ran out of my Cream of Nature because I use it so much. But that mixture with the black gel just lays my edges, like my edges stay in place. And of course you always lay a scarf down so everything is secure. But and it also doesn't make my makeup look too bad. I noticed when I used that strand just wanted to act stupid. I didn't even realize that I just didn't. Don't you hate that when you do your hair and you leave out that one strand? Oh, that pissed me off. But that's because I'm not good at also parting my hair. Like, I'm horrible at it. Like imagine just trying to part your hair with the ring light, another light in your face, and then like the mirror is behind all of that. This stuff is just not easy to do. I'm like in a little corner in a room trying to do all of this. It's stressful. But anyway, so I am feeling my new camera. If you notice, I do have a new camera. It looks a lot clearer to me, and I am loving it so far. And my makeup doesn't look too bad either, y'all. I was trying to contour. Getting better. But anyway, I'm just gonna wrap that part up, and then you're gonna see how I take down my hair, my Bantu knots. So I'm going to use my hair serum. I only use the hair serum. I do not use oil on fine hair because oil on fine hair weighs your hair down. That was probably one of my biggest fails the first couple years of my natural hair journey. Like that's what made me not do a lot to my hair because I could not achieve a lot of stuff, and it was the oil, like coconut oil, olive oil, all that stuff. Yes, it's good for your hair, but it's good when you do a hot oil treatment and you wash that sucker out. When you have that oil just sitting on your hair and it just, we already have natural oils in our scalp as is, it just starts to weigh your hair down even more, and your hair just does not last. Like fine hair just does not. It's not like thicker hair. So thicker hair needs that extra oil. Our hair just does not need that extra oil unless you have color, and you must do it. But even then, you'll be all right. Just if you have color, just deep condition your hair weekly. Trust me. So I'm just gonna shake. I always try to shake the root part of my hair where the Bantu knot is. I'm over here using my finger pointing like you can see that. But right there, like how it is, now just shake, and then I separate. And this is as good as it gets. It's just nothing more I can do. I've probably tried so many different products, spent just unnecessary money. Honestly, you can even make your own hair butter if you do. Just I wouldn't whip it up too much with oils and extra, too much stuff. Like the thicker consistency it is, to me, the better it is. Whenever I've done Bantu knots with whipped butter, it does not give me the same results. It tends to weigh my hair down. Hair smells awesome, smells great, very moisturized, but weighed down, and the curls have a hard time keeping its form. So for me, the thicker the butter, the better it is. Now, after this part, when I was done, this is like how it looks, but for me, I just went in the mirror at the part you don't see, and I kept picking. I brought some of my hair down a little bit for the picture, and then I picked that part out some more because I didn't like how it was looking. I wanted to so it ended up kind of looking like more of a mohawk look when I went out. But that's really it, and thanks for watching.